Hello everyone! Hello to all aspiring ESL tutors. My name is Maureen and I've been an ESL tutor for 3 years. Okay, so today I am going to share some tips on how to prepare for your demo class in Acadsoc. Okay, so before that, I'd like to congratulate you for passing your interview. So you are now on your next step, which is the demo class. First tip, prepare tools or equipment. So these are your headset, your microphone, your camera, laptop, and your internet connection. So for the headset, it should be noise cancelling headset. Okay, and for the laptop, so you should meet the required specs for the laptop. So they have a requirement for the laptop as well. Okay, so make sure that everything is working well. Make sure you also have a stable internet connection before you start your demo class. Second, you should be in a quiet place. So no background noise, and make sure that your background is white, or you can also design your wall with wall stickers, same like this one. Don't use virtual background during your demo. Okay, so third, familiarize yourself with the online classroom tool where you are going to do your demo class. So they will ask you to download the app before your demo because you are going to upload your class material there. So it's either a classroom or Classroom. So if you are going to do your demo in Classroom, you have more time to practice and explore the tools there, like the pen tool, group tool, eraser tool, the cloud disk, what else? Drive. Okay. However, if you are going to use a classroom, since you can only enter a classroom 5 minutes before the class, I think you only have a short time to explore the tools, but you can still do it. Okay, enter the class 5 minutes before the class. Just turn off your mic and your camera. Okay, so while you are in a classroom, familiarize yourself where to find the pen tool, text tool, the chat box, and where you can upload your class material. Fourth, prepare some props like flashcards, pictures, pocket, and toys. Okay, you also should prepare rewards for your students. So for example, stars. Wow, you are terrific. You nailed it. Okay, wow. Okay, or candies. I have a jar here. Okay, so I just stick them out here. Okay, so let's fill your jar with candy. Okay, so you are like encouraging your student to participate during the class. Or you can also prepare a cookie reward or cookies reward. Let's fill your jar with cookies. So if your student is a kid, you have to use a lot of PPR. So like for example, hi, I'm happy to see you today. Or do you like apples? Okay, so reward the students if they say the words correctly, or if they answer the questions correctly, or any activities. Most of the teachers use Manicom. You can also install Manicom or Snapchat. So if you don't have any pictures or rewards, you can install Manicom. There are a lot of pictures that you can use in Manicom. Okay, so fifth, okay, so avoid dead air or long silence. Okay, so just have to keep talking. Even if you are typing some words, try to talk. Okay, so just to avoid dead air during the class. Sixth, utilize the chat box. So if there are some corrections, you have to type it down or write it down in the chat box. Okay, because there in the chat box they can translate it in Chinese. So you can write down all the corrections in the chat box. This was my mistake when I had my demo class. I wasn't able to utilize the chat box. So when I made corrections, I didn't type it in the chat box. So that was one of my cons. That's in the chat box. Right, so next tip, extend some extra knowledge. So don't just focus on the class or lesson material. Okay, so for example, your topic or your lesson is about animals. So don't just teach the word or the names of the animals. You can also teach like, what can these animals do? For example, what can a monkey do? A monkey can climb. What can fish do? It can swim. Okay, so try to extend knowledge. Okay, so remember to be enthusiastic. You should sound friendly. Make the class lively. Be energetic. Make it engaging. So you have to engage your student. Okay, you have to make it an interactive one. So and you have to maintain eye contact. Okay, and don't forget to give corrections if necessary. So for example, if the student mispronounced the word apple, you can say, oh, let's try that again. Can you say the word apple? Apple. Okay, so while doing this, you can move closer to the camera, show your mouth, so they can see the movement of your mouth and your tongue. Okay, so they can pronounce the words properly. The next tip, make sure you are able to pronounce the words correctly. So they are very strict when it comes to pronunciation. Okay, so pronounce the words correctly. So if you are not sure how to pronounce the words, you can open your Google or any online dictionary. So before teaching the proper pronunciation to your student, you can listen to it first on the online dictionary. Alright, so next tip, manage your time wisely. So your demo will only take 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so make sure to finish the lesson 3 minutes before your demo class ends. So the remaining 3 minutes is for the recap or review and for giving your detailed feedback. So don't ever skip this too. Okay, so this is crucial. You have to do a recap and detailed feedback. So when doing a recap, you can say, okay, so let's have a recap of what we learned today. Today, we've learned these words: cat, dog, rabbit. Okay, and the structures, what's this? It's a dog, it's a cat. And for the feedback, first you have to praise the student. You did great today. You were able to say the words correctly. Good job. Okay, but if the student needs some practice, in pronouncing some words, mention that also. Like, okay, so don't forget to practice the word cat, or don't forget to practice the word apple. After the detailed feedback, give some tips on how to improve more their English skills. So like for example, so in order for you to improve more, you must read English books regularly, listen to English music, watch English films or cartoons, and practice what you have learned. Okay, so after the tips, say goodbye politely. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you and see you again next time. Goodbye. At last, you're done with your demo. So I advise you to practice these tips before your demo, okay? So I hope you find these tips helpful. I wish you good luck. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can do it fighting. Thank you. Bye. But if your student is an adult, so you can teach the synonyms and antonyms of a certain word. So let's have, for example, easy. Okay, you can say easy is the same meaning as a piece of cake. My test is a piece of cake, or my test is easy. Okay, and teach the opposite of easy, like difficult, hard. Okay, my test is hard. My test is difficult. Okay, so you are not able to teach only one word, but your student was able to learn 4 or 3 words from you, and that's great for extending some knowledge.